What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a review of Money in the Bank 2021 just ended. I don't know why it had to go over 3 hours. Maybe because the Peacock, I'm talking about. Maybe it's because they started fucking up their stream. It was like, it was buffering and it was all scrambled, the video, and it was cutting in and out, cutting off, black screen, going back to the show, back to a black screen. It was fucking annoying as hell. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I thought it's not my internet, but I was like, what the fuck's happening? Why is this happening right before the men's Money in the Bank? What the fucking hell? Why was it happening? But it happened. And I'm very happy and glad it was all fucking fixed. It's fixed in about, I'd say, 5 or 10 minutes. I signed out. I closed the app. Went back in the app and the cock app, and I guess the cock was limp and needed some Viagra, and it popped right back up and came, and it rose. The cock rose from the grave, and it rose up again. So thank God I got to see the whole men's Money in the Bank without it fucking up. I do want to say WWE blamed Peacock on their Twitter and said Peacock is trying to fix it or something, or they know about it. Basically, that's like WWE blaming Peacock. And I will say one thing, on WWE Network, when I had it, that shit never ever fucking happened. Ever. For the first WrestleMania 30, on the network, it did mess up a little, but big deal, not much. But Peacock, I don't get it. For WrestleMania, it was fine. WrestleMania Backlash, Hell in a Cell, it was all fine. And tonight you decide to fuck up and blow your load all over everybody's face and go limp. I guess somebody, whoever fixed it, the problem, I guess they gave you the little blue pill to rise your cock up again. But anyways, it is embarrassing. Peacock, you fucking run NBC Universal. I think you own Comcast, cable. What the fuck? It's embarrassing that you can't have your streaming service not fuck up. And it wasn't just me on PlayStation. I heard from a lot of friends on my Twitter, a lot of them said it was fucking up for them too. So it wasn't just me. It probably fucked up for everybody. Honest to God, Peacock, get your shit straight. Fix it. Don't let that shit happen ever again, and that's embarrassing. You're probably worth like $5 billion or more. Your empire. NBC Universal, you own USA Network. You fucking own Bravo. You own Oxygen. I don't even know if that channel is still around, but it was. You own Sci-Fi Network. Well, you probably own fucking cable company, Comcast. You probably own other shit. I think you own every goddamn Universal movie that ever came out under Universal. So what the fuck? You might even own the Fast and Furious franchise. Maybe that's under Universal. I don't know, but that's embarrassing, Peacock, that you had problems with your cock. Never go limp again. Always take the little blue pill before a pay-per-view, Peacock, so you don't have that problem. So up first was the kickoff. I don't know why the pay-per-view went over 3 hours. Maybe they felt like they should have went longer because They fucked up on their service. So they thought, let's give the fans a longer show. I didn't need a longer show. 3 hours is enough. You should only have 4-hour pay-per-views for WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series. Up first on the kickoff was for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. We always usually get Intercontinental U.S. title matches on the kickoff, but the titles never fucking change hands on the kickoff ever. But Vince and WWE wanted a title change. That's what we got. What was I about to say? I can't remember now, but whatever. Oh yeah, what the fuck? Who has the U.S. title? Because the U.S. title is usually defended on kickoffs. So who the fuck is the U.S. champion? I'm trying to remember. I can't. I don't know who is the U.S. champion. Why can't I think? I don't fucking know. Probably because the title means nothing. I know Apollo's Intercontinental champion. He was not on the show. He should have been on the kickoff match at least. Who the fuck is the U.S. champion? I forgot. Because the title means nothing. I seriously, if you pay me $100 right now to answer and figure out who the U.S. champ is, I don't fucking know. I cannot think of who it is. I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up here. Let's find out who the fuck the WWE U.S. champion is. Is the title even still around? Did they just scrap it? Who the hell knows? U.S. champion currently is... I remember Bobby Lashley was a champion, but not for a while he hasn't been. Who's the current damn champion? I can't find out. The current champion, this is not telling me who the fuck the champion is on Wikipedia. I know it's not Matt Riddle, but maybe it is. Who the fuck knows? I think Riddle lost the U.S. title. I think he defeated Lashley for it. Sheamus. I feel bad. The champion is Sheamus. The guy's a great worker. He has great matches. I don't know why I forgot about the U.S. title, but I did. Nothing against Sheamus. Even though you block me on Twitter, I still think you're a great wrestler and a hell of a talent. So Sheamus is the current U.S. champion. So the kickoff, Rey Mysterio and Dominic. The Mysterios defended the tag team titles on the kickoff against the Usos, and we got new tag team champions. The Usos cheated. And why fucking reward Jimmy Uso? I don't get it. I get it. It makes sense in the storyline with Roman, the bloodline, their family. They got all the gold. You give the Usos the tag title, so they now got some gold with Roman. They're the dominant force on SmackDown. I get that, but still, you shouldn't have rewarded Jimmy for the fucking DUI. The guy got like 4 of them. The guy needs fucking help, but he doesn't want to go to rehab. Say no to rehab. Tell me to go to rehab, Jimmy Uso. Or tell him to go to rehab, Jimmy Uso will say back to you, no, I'm not going to rehab. I say no, like Amy Winehouse. Well, guess what, Jimmy Uso? You're going to fucking end up like Amy Winehouse. If you don't stop drinking, you fool. Get your fucking life straight. Got a great family. Got a great wife. I think you have stepkids. Maybe you have real children with another woman. other than Naomi. I don't know. I don't think him and Naomi have children. But you got a great fucking family. You got great friends. You got a great support system. What the fuck's wrong with you? I know you're a really bad addict. You need to quit that shit. Because you got a family. You have friends. You have family that cares about you. You have a lot of fans that care about you. I don't want to see you fucking kill somebody or get killed in a car accident. You need help, Jimmy Uso. I don't give a fuck that you're a tag team champion. You still need help. And they should strip you of it and give it to Jay. Have Jay Uso be the tag team champion by himself. Or let Jay Uso pick a partner and defend the titles, and you should go to rehab. Like, what the fuck? You're rewarding Jimmy Uso after he fucked up a lot of fucking times, never learned his lesson, never got sober. Seems like he doesn't want to or care to because the fucker keeps drunk driving. If you keep doing that shit, you don't care. You don't want to be sober. And that shit's an excuse to try to use your addiction. I have an addiction, so I'm going to keep drunk driving. That shit is an excuse. You need help, Jimmy Uso. Big time. So, new tag team champions, the Usos. You're fucking lucky, Jimmy, that you're related to the champion Roman Reigns, because if you were not, you would not be a tag team champion again. You wouldn't be in a storyline with Roman if you were not family. You're fucking lucky that the storyline with Roman has saved your ass from getting released. If you were not related to Roman, I bet you your ass would have been gone and released like years ago, probably. Or whenever you got the second or third drunk driving, you would have been released if you were not related to Roman. Now, I know Vince loves Roman's family. He loves them. So that's probably why he won't release Jimmy, because he respects the family so much. Well, get the guy some fucking help. You can't go to rehab when you're still wrestling and appearing on TV every week. So good for the Usos, but I would have booked the Mysterios to win. Up next, we had the women's. It kicked off the... Why is this stupid light flickering? Kicked off the pay-per-view Money in the Bank 2021, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I was so hyped, so looking forward to this. Fans are back. It makes the pay-per-views and the shows a million times better to fucking watch. It gets you hype at home, hearing the crowd, being excited. I can't believe I lived through a pandemic, and I never thought I would have to. But again, I blame the fucking dumbass former president for letting that pandemic get here, because why did it never get here? Ask yourself at home, why did a pandemic never get here under Obama, Bush, Clinton, Bush's father, Ronald Reagan, Nixon, Ford, Carter? Why did a pandemic never come here under them? I'll tell you why. Because they weren't fucking stupid idiots that had no business being president, didn't know how to do the job, didn't care to do the job, fired a pandemic team in China. He actually got rid of them and fired them. And he didn't give a fuck if a pandemic came here. He didn't care, in my opinion. Because why'd a pandemic never come and never happen in 100 fucking years? It happened under Trump. Why? Probably because that's what America was, or a higher power, I don't fucking know. Somebody was giving us a FU finger for electing Trump. I didn't vote for the guy, but he got elected, and he did lose. That's a fact. He fucking lost. He did not win. It was not a hoax. The election was not fucking stolen. If you think that, go jump off a roof. You fucking morons. Anyways, what the hell was I saying? I'm getting off track. Back to Money in the Bank. My point is, why did a pandemic never come here until Trump was in? Enough said. That dumb fuck is to blame, in my opinion. So now the women's Money in the Bank up first. We have Nikki Ash, almost a superhero. Alexa Bliss came out. She looked great. She got a great reaction. And I was saying, I can't believe I lived through the wrestling pandemic era. I watched just every Raw, every SmackDown, every pay-per-view I watched with no fans. That's how much I love wrestling. I know a lot of fans stopped watching and would not watch again until they saw fans back. So we had Alexa Bliss come out, look great. Naomi came out, she got a big pop. Liv Morgan came out, holy fuck. She looked gorgeous. She always does. Zelina Vega came out, she looked smoking hot. Natalya came out, she looked great. And Tamina, why was Tamina in the match? I don't get why she was, but she was there. It should have been Sonya Deville or Toni Storm. A debuting Toni Storm could have been in that mystery spot. Sonya or Toni Storm could have been. So a very good women's Money in the Bank. Very good. The crowd was hyped. A lot of spots happened. Quick spots. Everybody got a spot in. It was good action. Nikki, poor Liv, fell off the ladder from like really up high. Fell off the ladder twice. I was worried she was going to blow her knee out. Alexa controlled Zelina on the ladder. That was hilarious. And everybody stopped looking at Alexa in the eyes. Quit looking at her in the eyes. She can control you. I know she's hot, she's smoking, she's gorgeous, but don't look at Alexa in the eyeballs if you don't want to be controlled. So she made Zelina climb down the ladder, and then Alexa almost got the briefcase. And I didn't think Alexa was going to win. She did win in the past, I think 2 to 3 years ago. And she cashed in on, I think, Nia Jax. She cashed in on, I believe. I don't remember really, but she did cash in at Money in the Bank and won the title. I was cheering for Liv Morgan and Asuka. All the women, all 6 of them, got on the ladders. I'm like, I think 6 different ladders. They were all climbing up to the briefcase. Nikki Cross. I still think of her as Nikki Cross. Grabs it out of nowhere. This was shocking. This was surprising. It was a good surprise and a good shock. They gave it to somebody I did not expect. I have no problem with it. Nikki Cross, Nikki Ash, almost a superhero. Cross is your new women's Money in the Bank. Nikki Ash is your Miss Money in the Bank for 2021, and I don't have a problem with it. I would have booked Liv to win, but that's me, or Asuka. And a lot of fans have complained about, Naomi fans have complained she should have won, she should be champion again, she needs a longer run. It's not going to happen. To me, my opinion, she's a mid-carder for life. And she is going to be punished. She's probably never going to be pushed because she's with Jimmy Uso. Sadly. That guy fucks up, and they're punishing Naomi because he fucks up, I think. She's never going to get ahead and get a title run again because of who her husband is. The guy's a fuck up. And if he does suffer from addiction, I feel sorry for him, but he's a fuck up. And sadly, Naomi is married to him. I bet she has a ton of heat on her for, like, not watching over him better and letting him drive drunk. But, I don't know, she can't be at every damn bar. If he decides to stop, have a drink, how can she be with him every time? She probably was at home in bed, and doesn't want to be out partying with him, like, after shows. I don't know where she goes. Obviously, if she was at a bar with him, why the fuck would she let him drive home? Obviously, she was not there. And I guess no other wrestlers were with him either, because the guy did another drunk driving and got caught. And I'm glad he got caught. I wish he'd learn his lesson and be locked up for like 60 days, or would have got locked up. Instead, they just give him a court date, and the guy's never going to serve time. I doubt it. Probably have to pay a fine and do community service, because the laws are pretty fucked up when it comes to drunk driving. I've heard of people having like 12 of them, and they don't get locked up for some reason. That's fucked up. That needs to be fixed. So, yeah, Nikki Ash wins Money in the Bank. It was a good surprise. I did not expect it. And that's a good thing, because a lot of stuff, a lot of talent, a lot of these matches are predictable a lot of the time. Especially if you're a longtime fan like I am, you can predict a lot of these matches, but I would have not predicted this. I did not. I predicted Liv. I would have never picked Nikki to win. And I would have never thought she was going to win, but she did. Good for her. Up next, we had the Raw Tag Team titles. AJ and Omos defended against the Viking Raiders. This was pretty good. I liked what Omos did. I liked what AJ did. This was a good tag match. And AJ and Omos win and retain. They beat the Viking Raiders. Who the fuck is left on Raw? There are no other teams for them. So they're going to hold on to the titles forever, probably. Or until the draft, when Raw would get different tag teams or new talent. I don't know. You fucking released Breezango, so they can't come back to Raw in the draft. And Street Profits, Ford is injured. I don't know when he's coming back. And they're on SmackDown anyway, the Street Profits. So AJ and Omos are still your tag team champions. I like that. Up next, we had the WWE Championship was up next. It was before 3 matches were after it. That was kind of surprising where they put the WWE Championship matchup. Bobby Lashley defended against Kofi, and he destroyed him. He killed him. He kicked his ass. He just threw him all over the ring. He destroyed him. I picked Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley wins and retains. By the way, MVP was back with them after they got in a fight argument on Monday. Tomorrow, I bet you Goldberg comes out to face off with Bobby. And I don't want to see that. I'd rather see Brock and Bobby. If you're a Goldberg fan, good. Keep being a fan of his. I don't think he should get title shots. I got nothing against him. The guy's a legend. And he's a really nice guy, and he does great things outside the ring. So again, Bobby Lashley retains. Everybody fucking saw that coming. Stevie Wonder could see that. And Ray Charles from his grave. Up next, the Raw Women's title. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair. This was a great match. This was better than I expected. Really hard hitting. They brought it. They went after each other. They beat the fuck out of each other, and it was great. Charlotte, Rhea tore it up. The fans were really into it. The fans really got into it. Charlotte hit her moonsault on the floor. She was hyped. She was excited. You could tell. She was fucking on cloud 9. Really excited that fans were back cheering her. She hasn't wrestled in well over a year in front of live fans. I believe Rhea got to be, I think, in front of some fans at NXT before she left. Or maybe not. Whatever. I don't know. But this is... Yeah, Rhea got to defend the title at WrestleMania, but that was only one night. So this is like Rhea's second championship match in front of fans on the main roster. Charlotte Flair wins. And I know a lot of fans are pissed that hate her. A lot of Charlotte haters hate that she won the title again. Everybody cries and bitches, why give the title to her again? My opinion, this is why, because she's a big star and she's damn good. That's why. Maybe they want Becky Charlotte at SummerSlam. I don't know. Maybe they think that's a big main event women's match. It is. But, I don't know. Rhea should be added. Make Becky, Rhea, Charlotte a triple threat. Charlotte is champion again, so Rhea might get a title shot, rematch. Tomorrow, they love to do pay-per-view rematches on Raw all the time. If Rhea loses tomorrow, I could see Becky coming out, facing off with Charlotte. It's been rumored that Becky's going to return very soon. It could be tomorrow. I thought she might come back tonight. But then another surprise at the end of the show, a surprise return. That's why I'm wearing this guy's shirt. A certain somebody returned. And you can't see him. So Charlotte Flair wins. I think she's now a 14-time women's champion. I thought it was already 14 times. I thought now she'd be a 15-time or 16-time champ. I don't know. Just have her break her dad's record already. Just have her do it. Why the fuck not? It's not like Ric Flair can come out of retirement and catch up to her and get his record back when she gets the record. He's not going to get it back, so give it to her. So, Charlotte Flair, your new Raw Women's Champion. A lot of people are pissed about it. I'm not. I like Charlotte. And Rhea will be fine. Rhea was not buried. Up next, the men's Money in the Bank. This is when the cock blew its load and started fucking up right during the entrances and the match. I could not even hear the backstage segment with Riddle. I think it's funny, but the streaming was all fucked up on the cock until before the match started, it was fixed. So whoever fixed it, thank you. So thank God I got to see the men's Money in the Bank live and the main event live. That I didn't have to wait and go on illegally streaming websites or wait till the pay-per-view was over. So I don't like it that the cock blew its load, but at least it fixed itself and got back to working. Men's Money in the Bank, Big E, Ricochet, John Morrison, Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, King Nakamura, Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre got taken out. He had a good showing. Until he got taken out by Jinder's boys. I don't know what their names are. They were a tag team, I believe, in NXT a while ago, and Jinder had his back up, and he beat the hell out of Drew, and they dragged Drew up the stage and took him out and took him away. So Drew is taken out. Sadly, that means we're getting Jinder versus Drew at SummerSlam. The battle for 3MB. Who is the real leader? Nobody cares. Thankfully, 3MB's dead. I fucking hated that faction. And they were all job guys at the time anyways and treated like jobbers. And it was all stupid and sad and embarrassing because Drew and Heath Slater have talent. Jinder, he's okay, but the guy's juiced up out of his mind on the juice. And He should have never been a world champion ever. Jinder being WWE champion was fucking embarrassing. He was the worst world champion of all time in WWE history, in my opinion. So, yeah, this was a really good men's Money in the Bank. Really good. I'm going to have to watch it back because I was on Twitter a lot, looking at Twitter. Big E wins. He hit a big ending off the top of the ladder to Seth. Then he goes up the ladder, gets the briefcase. Big fucking E finally is getting his opportunity. Finally is getting pushed as a main event talent. He is a main event talent. He's awesome. I love Big E. The guy should have been a main eventer 2 to 3 years ago, pushed. He should have won a Rumble already. But thank God they gave it to Big E. Finally, Vince, you have woken up and let Big E be a main eventer. Kofi got to be a main eventer. He was WWE champion. Xavier Woods, I doubt he'll ever be a world champion. But Big E, when he cashes in, the guy is going to be a world champion, and a great one. He's great in the ring. He's a great personality. He's insane charisma. He's funny as hell. He can make you laugh. He can make you care about him. He's a great guy. He never, ever, ever gets in trouble outside of the ring. He's a great guy. All around great guy. I bet the whole locker room fucking loves him. I'm sure they do. Everybody loves Big E. If you're a fan and you don't like Big E, something is fucking wrong with you, and you don't like to have fun and enjoy yourself if you don't like Big E. I love the guy. Big E wins. I am so happy for him. Finally, he's getting his opportunity to be a world champion. And when he cashes in, you better fucking give it to him, Vince. Because Big E as champion would be so awesome. I think he'd draw big money and big crowds to shows. He'd bring more people back to want to go to live events, especially house shows, to see Big E as champion. Or Big E and Bobby. If he cashes in at SummerSlam, Big E and Bobby could have a series of pay-per-view matches that would be great. They would have a great feud. And make it a long-term feud. So again, Big E is your Mr. Money in the Bank for 2021, and I love it. Up next, the main event for the Universal title, Roman Reigns defends against Edge. It was really good. The match could have ended like 5 to 10 minutes earlier. It went 33 minutes. The Money in the Banks did not even go 20 minutes. Like, what the hell's up with that? But the Universal title went 33 minutes. That's too long. It should have been like 25. It did not get boring to me. It did not drag on, but it was pretty long. Anyway, spears on the floor, spear to Roman through the guardrail, through the barricade, into the crowd. Get out of the fucking crowd, wrestlers, because those crowds are hot spots. I doubt a lot of those fans were vaccinated. Maybe 10%, maybe 20%. I don't know. In Texas, I doubt. When you go to wrestling shows, they don't make you show that you were vaccinated. They don't. Actually, your fucking Texas governor, the dumbass fool with no brains, the guy's letting people travel to Texas off of planes from overseas, from Europe, from anywhere. He's letting people come to Texas out of state and not have to show that you were vaccinated. That is just plain stupidity, you dumb motherfucking stupid ass. I think your name's Greg Abbott. You're a dumb motherfucker. You don't believe in science. You don't believe that the virus can be brought back to Texas, you dumb fuck. All these different variants are going to keep showing up because the fucking country is not going to get fully vaccinated. I think the whole United States is only 49% vaccinated. That is pathetic. It should be like 75% or more. If I was running the country, I would fucking lock you up in a chair. Strap you down, give you the vaccine. If you didn't want to take it, I would lock your ass up in jail. That's how I'd run the country. I would be like, every American, every citizen of America, you gotta be vaccinated. If I was president, I'd say, if you're not, you're gonna be locked up. Because we don't want the virus to come back here and keep fucking spreading, you stupid motherfucking morons. In Texas, governor, that's what I think, you dumb motherfucker. Letting people get off planes and not even show or prove, not even caring if they were vaccinated. You're letting them bring the virus to your state, you dumb motherfucker. So, I hope everybody in Texas is vaccinated, but I doubt it. And I feel sorry for you that you have such a stupid governor and politicians in Texas. So, and then you're trying to fucking strip and restrict voting. That's what you love to do, don't you, Republicans, you dumb motherfuckers. You're trying to strip people's voting rights in Texas and many other places like Georgia. That shit is wrong. Everybody should be able to vote. And these motherfuckers are trying to restrict it. Because they're insane. They're fucking Trump sheep. They don't want, I'll tell you one thing, they don't want minorities voting, period. If it's up to Republicans, the only race in America would be whites. That's it. That's the only people they care about. They don't want minorities voting because a lot of them vote against Republicans. So they want to make it harder for them to vote. The fucking racist pieces of shit. They're dog shit. They should all be locked up. Especially Trump. I don't give a fuck if he's out of power. That motherfucker should be locked up for being a fucking, starting an insurrection, a fucking terrorist leading dumbass. He should be locked up and serve time for what he did on January 6th. What that motherfucker did. He's guilty. It's proven. He's recorded on video saying, let's go to the Capitol and let's take back that they supposedly screwed him out of the election. Let's take it back and put me in power forever. Because that's how things work in America. No, they fucking don't, you dumb bitch. You orange fat fuck. I hope you're suffering at your fucking little golf club in Florida. I'm sure your fucking wife hates you and you never get laid ever again. So, Edge Roman is very good. Roman wins. Defeats Edge. Seth Rollins interfered, cost Edge the title. That pissed me off. But then, after Seth leaves and Edge and Seth were brawling on the floor, Roman gets the mic. And I was like, either Brock's going to show up or Cena. Roman talks like, basically, I'm still champ. Acknowledge me to all the fans. The fans are booing Roman a lot. The guy's such a good heel with fans around. He's better than he was before. And he was damn good without fans, but now he's better as a heel. So Roman gets on the mic, and then Cena's music hits, and holy fuck, what a pop he got. John Cena. Love the guy, hate the guy. If you're a fan of him, if you never were, you cannot say he never got a huge pop and a huge reaction, good or bad. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Well, I would say 100% of the arena popped and marked out for Cena being back. Yeah, he's a part-timer, so what? The guy's a huge name. And he'll draw money at SummerSlam for the company. Cena, Roman, yes please. I want to see that. I don't think Cena wins, but I still want to see it. It's a big fucking main event matchup for SummerSlam. Cena, Roman, again, listen, watch it back. Listen to the fucking reaction John Cena got when his music hit. The arena exploded. It was awesome to hear. It was great to see Cena back. I would never say a bad word about the guy. He's a great guy. He's a good dude. He follows me on Twitter. I'm a fan of John Cena, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I respect him, and I like the guy. I also like a lot of the movies he's done. So, John Cena's back. He is back. We're going to get John Cena, Roman, and you can see him. You can see him because John Cena has returned, and Money in the Bank is a great surprise to end the pay-per-view. My grade, Money in the Bank, first pay-per-view since WrestleMania with fans back. The fans are fucking back full time, and it feels so good. My grade, A-. A-. A fucking minus. Would have been A+ if Liv Morgan won. I would have gave it an A+. Bye for now, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this review of Money in the Bank 2021. What were some of your favorite moments and matches from Money in the Bank? Leave them in the comments. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe.